everybody, Full Metal Sensei here from Honey Bear Tactical, here to talk about duty guns, and not just any duty guns, high-end duty guns. When we say high-end, what are we talking about? We're talking about guns like Staccato's Staccato P, as well as the Atlas Gunworks Athena in duty setup. So we're going to go ahead and put these on the tabletop. We're going to go over the pros and cons of each. We're going to see exactly what makes these guns unique and if maybe they're your next duty gun. Okay, team, now we're at the bench. Let's take a look at these two guns. So we have the Staccato P from Staccato, their duty gun, EDC gun, suitable for competition and everything else, and the Athena from Atlas Gunworks. So what's the difference? Double stack 1911s, or in Staccato cases, a 2011, as they own the trademark, we can call it that. Both optic ready, a lot of similarities, but a lot of major differences between these two. So let's take a look. We'll start with the Staccato. Looking at a 2011 with a steel frame and slide, polymer grip, plastic trigger, optic ready, guns clear of course, optic ready with a Dawson Precision mounting plate. I currently have it set up with a Steiner MPS, which I love this as a EDC dot. You know, I love enclosed optics, and this one is pretty cool. Grip safety, ambidextrous safeties, like I said. Both of them are pretty much the same size, so you can get ambi friendly. Magazine release, actually, this is not the original Staccato magazine release, which is actually plastic. This is a 10X Performance magazine release, which I kind of like the feel of it a little better. This gun comes with two 17-round Gen 3 Staccato mags. Oops, yeah, that's why it's a duty gun. And one 20-round mag. It also comes currently with a tactical mag well. I actually removed my mag well because I actually don't like the mag well for EDC, as it can print a little bit. So that's that. Now, let's take a look at the Atlas, which is pretty much double the price. We're looking at an Atlas Athena in hard chrome with a DLC barrel. Grip safety has been pinned, as is Atlas's style, with their new generation of grips. These actual side panels come out, and you can actually change those for palm swells and the like. Comes with their magwell, really nice magwell. But if you look at the top down, you can kind of see that those safeties, one on this side is a little bigger for right-handed use. We're looking at a blue short trigger and about a 4.5 weight. So similar weight. Both of these guns have skeletonized hammers. This one has a red fiber optic. The Staccato, I believe. Yep, Staccato has a green fiber optic in this one. Both you can change out to your likings. Atlas actually ships with their new Atlas mags. They used to, I believe, ship with MBX mags, but they now have their own mags from Atlas. And as you can see by the Atlas logo, this is a 20-round mag. The only thing I don't like about the 20-round mag compared to Staccato is the extended base plate on the Staccato allows you to get a little bit more purchase on that mag when you're ripping it out. Versus on the Atlas, while you still can get into that dimple, it's not as intuitive. But that may just be because you want to make sure you can clear that mag well. Both high-quality magazines, haven't had any issues with either. This actually comes ready for as an optic cut, came ready for an RMR pattern. And I love what they've done with their plate system. As you can kind of see, it sits farther back than the Staccato offering. And, you know, you get that very thin rear plate to allow you to kind of have that pushback to give more room for optics. I know with the Staccato, as you can see in clear gun, as you can see in my Staccato XL, my SRO actually kind of covers that ejection. So in a situation where it's duty, I wouldn't use that normally. Well, with this, I can mount an SRO on this, and it's not going to go ahead and overhang because of how far back they push that plate. Really smart system, and I wish other people did it like that as well. So, would I use this gun for duty? Maybe. Why wouldn't I, though? Because for EDC, which is my definition of duty, this aggressive grip texture, definitely not tummy friendly. If you got a little more tactical tummy like me, yeah, it's going to give you a little rash probably, or tear up a lot of undershirts. Staccato P, I believe, is my perfect EDC. I carry it every day. I love it. It gives me everything I need. And this grip texture, even though it is slightly grippy, it's still comfortable for everyday use, on your skin if you're carrying it in the EDC fashion inside the waistband or appendix. Now, the big elephant in the room, price. This is starting at $5,500. This is around $2,500. So, do you get almost double the price value for this than that? In my opinion, probably not. For a range gun, competition gun, the adjustability of the Atlas Gunworks offering, where you can kind of figure out what trigger you want, what poundage you want, makes this a killer gun. But for my money, the Staccato P is probably going to be my duty gun of choice. The only thing that I really love about the Athena versus the P is the actual pen grip safety. But in the duty gun, if you're grabbing that gun correctly, that's not really a big deal. So, there we have it. The Staccato P versus the Atlas Athena. In the battle of high-end duty guns, I'm going to give this one to the Staccato. Now, with the Staccato first. Again, it's my EDC, so I'm used to shooting it a lot. It's one of my favorite firearms to shoot. It's just simplicity in itself. Works like a dream. That red dot tracks perfectly, comes right back down. This is my warm-up, so I'm just getting used to it. Shout out to Hunter's HD Gold for the glasses, as they make shooting a dot super pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to some one-handed shooting. Just to, like I said, just to get comfortable with the gun. It's not like I don't know this gun, so it's nothing new to me. It's just something that, you want to warm up. You want to kind of make sure those skills are still present at extended distances. So looking at the Staccato P, work of art. Really good blending of those lines, really tight fit and finish. And remember, this gun's probably got 10,000 rounds through it. And it shoots just as accurate and as stable and as put together as the day I got it. We're going to go ahead and switch over to those mags now. These Gen 3 mags are amazing. I've used these mags in classes all over the world, and they've held up, no malfunctions. I clean them every 2,000 or 3,000 rounds, just wipe them out, just to get all the dirt, gunk, grime, Skittles out of them. But they're amazing. And like I said, never had an issue with these mags. So let's switch over and shoot the Atlas. Ooh, gotta love racking that slide. So I threw an RMR on top of this just because I wanted to have an optic on top, just to kind of, see the difference between how an optic tracked on that gun versus the Staccato. And I cannot say enough about Atlas's, build quality and the way they design their guns. So we're going to do the same thing, one-handed shooting. And that aggressive grip, that metal grip, really does bite into your hand and kind of keep that gun steady. As you can kind of see, I'm actually a little faster with the Atlas on a warm-up. But again, I am now warmed up, so who knows. But it's nice. So let's take a closer look at that Atlas, though. You can see that aggressive grip texture. With those side panels, you can actually remove those for palm swells and the like based on your shooting needs. Extended shooter side thumb safety. Machining is amazing on this gun. The lines are super tight. The gun is super tight, yet still, smooth as butter. And these new Atlas mags. Shout out to Atlas for these new mags, because they run like a dream. Like, I've run probably, a couple hundred rounds through these. Not a hiccup, not anything. It's like they were, built by elves of Asgard or something. So, now, if you want to see more, like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next video. Honey Bear Tactical Team, out.